All right. So if you read my recent newsletter, you should. Pretty good. I talked about an app that I made for myself called Present. And so I just kind of want to talk about a little bit more about like more in detail, I guess, why I made this app. So this app was loosely inspired by the book Zen Photography by David Orick. I think that's how you say his name. And he writes about how we should have a daily photography challenge or daily photography practice, not a challenge, but a practice. Every day you should be taking hundreds of pictures, and then, from there you will be able to carve out your own photography vision, right? And it's not for everyone. I get it. Some people like doing that and other people don't. For me, that really resonated. Like, I really understood that, and it really stuck with me. Like, for me, that's a great idea. Like, I like the idea of doing that, and I'm out with, my buddy here all the time, or I have a camera with me 99% of the time. So why not try to do this? Now, the problem with that is, where do I put those pictures, or where do I even put the pictures that I like? And it's, how do I track that, right? I've used the app, I'm drawing a blank right now, but there's an app that I've used before that's more for journaling that can do it, and it can even export out a PDF, but it doesn't. There isn't a way. I'm sure there might be a way, but I haven't found a way to add a prompt in there, and that's what this app does. Where if I wanted to, pixel even, if I don't know what to take a picture of that day, I can go in there and it will give me a prompt of image or something to take. Or I can just ignore the prompt and upload my own picture. So I had a conversation with a friend when we were in Minnesota, and he was saying he uses Instagram as like a yearbook almost, right? A place where he can go back and look at his pictures and like memories and things like that. And I asked him, like, well, what happened if you did something that Instagram thought was inappropriate and locked you out of your account, or it got hacked and you lost all your pictures? Well, they would all be gone, right? And I understand what he was saying with using Instagram as a memory book, and I've done that before. Like, years ago I used to do that. The app Day One, years ago, you could do that and export your pictures or your Instagram feed into Day One. So whatever picture you uploaded that day, or multiple pictures in a day, they would just go into Day One. Instagram killed that connection, and like I said, Day One doesn't really do what I want it to do. So I created my own app. And I am, first and foremost, not an app developer, but this app for me is like a way of creating that same place of memory. So I can upload a picture, I can put a description of what I was doing in there. I can even put tags in about how I felt when I took this picture, what we were doing, that kind of stuff. Like, it's literally just a journaling app. Like, that's essentially what it is, a visual journaling app that I can do on a daily basis. And when I was telling my friend about it, he actually really liked that idea. Now, he's not a photographer, but he did like the idea of like, oh, if and he never thought of Instagram going down. But for photographers, this is a great way of having your pictures that are saved and stored locally. Well, right, the idea was that it will be stored locally. Everything will be done local on your device, and you wouldn't have to worry about the powers that be, taking our pictures away. And again, this is right now is just for me. I do have plans on working on it more, and like trying to get it into the app stores, both iOS and Android, because I believe in parity and I want to make sure that both platforms are represented. I would love to get a tablet version because I think that would also look good. But yeah, it's, this is not even a beta, right? This is like far from beta. This is like still me using it, still me figuring out their stuff. Every now and then I'll go in there and tweak something. So, we're in a new age, y'all. Like, we can create these little web apps to do all sorts of things for ourselves that we couldn't do 5 years ago, 3 years ago, without having to pay an app developer. And I'm not against paying app developers, because I think this app will need, I have to reach out and find an app developer to help me take it over the finish line. But for a first start, or even for something that was just personal, this is pretty cool. And I'm excited to upload a picture every day. And I don't have to upload a picture every day. That's what's great. There's no pressure to upload a picture. There's no algorithm to like have an engagement rate or anything like that. One thing I did do just for fun is I locked it so after 7 days you can't go back in and upload previous pictures. I think, every Monday, it resets every Monday. So I think, 7 days is fine. Someone like me, I like to go back sometimes on a Sunday and just upload pictures throughout the week. And it is 1 picture per day. I like that limitation. Hopefully you can hear me over this noise. I'm using the Insta360 Go 3S. I don't know how well the noise cancellation will be, but if anything, I will hopefully be able to do some voice isolation. But yeah, that's what I wanted to share with y'all today. That's what I've been up to. It's pretty cool. It is photography related, right? Like, these are just different ways that we can use our pictures. And like, again, it's our pictures, right? As much as I like Glass, and there's the new one, Photo, F-O-T-O. They're great, but they're still other people's platform. And I don't think they're going to do anything bad about it, like I said in my newsletter about Instagram. But, I like having a place that my pictures are saved locally and for me to access and like for me to look at, because there is something about getting the dopamine hit of scrolling through your pictures. And yeah, I can scroll through my pictures on my phone, and obviously that's where this lives right now, but it's something different when you can see like, oh, here's the picture, here's what we were doing, like here's a little description about it, here's how I felt. Like it just feels different. I don't know how to explain it. Let me know down in the comments if this is something you all would be interested in. If I pursued it more, like, is this the type of app that sounds cool? Or you're like, call me, there's already an app like that and here's what it's called. I would love to know that too, because if there's already one out there and it does everything I want it to do, then why try to compete? I mean, not try to compete, you know what I mean. All right, thank you as always for watching this video. I will see you on the next one. Talk to you later. Bye bye.